Welcome back to the series. We are gonna in this how it's made video. We're gonna show you how is Play-Doh made. So let's begin.
Have you ever gotten your hands on a giant tub of Play-Doh? You can make anything with some smart color mixing and a little imagination. It's played with so much around the world that Play-Doh even has its own signature scent that brings back so many childhood memories. This isn't just any modeling dough. It's a cultural phenomenon with its own unique texture and even a special perfume. Over 2 billion cans of Play-Doh have been produced. That's
we only 27 seconds into this video, and okay, let's just rewatch it.
900 million cans of Play-Doh have been produced.
Watch it again.
Over 2 billion cans of Play-Doh have been produced. That's 900
That is crazy!
million pounds. But what makes Play-Doh so special? And how is this magical modeling dough actually made? Well, the story of Play-Doh is just as unique as its texture. It all began with a frustrated preschool teacher. Kay Zufall was upset about the hard clay her nursery school students had to play with. It was a constant struggle. But her brother-in-law offered an unexpected solution. He worked in the wallpaper cleaning industry and showed her a doughy substance used to remove soot from walls. Who knew a product designed for cleaning could become a cornerstone of childhood creativity? After some tweaking to ensure it was non-toxic and moldable, this wallpaper cleaner transformed into a Play-Doh modeling compound. It was finally hitting store shelves in 1956.
Hang on, we're 1 minute into the video, and that's crazy!
While it was marketed towards only schools at first, that changed fast. Play-Doh's popularity grew through word of mouth and television commercials, becoming a household staple within a few years. Fast forward to today, and Play-Doh is a global phenomenon. The original cardboard cans, originally filled with a hefty 1.5 pounds of off-white dough, have turned into a whole range of bright colors. It's a sea of blues, greens, pinks, and yellows, all ready to be molded into something wonderful. Beyond the pure fun factor, Play-Doh offers so many educational benefits. Squishing, rolling, and shaping the dough helps young children develop hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills essential for tasks like writing and buttoning clothes. The colors spark their creativity, while sorting and mixing them introduces them to color recognition. Play-Doh might smell good enough to eat, and let's face it, some curious kids might even try. But it's actually made with safe, everyday ingredients. Flour, salt, water, and even some fun flavorings and colorings. The exact recipe is a closely guarded secret, just like any special family recipe passed down through generations. This secrecy helps maintain the brand identity of Play-Doh and prevent competitors from replicating its exact feel and performance. But the secret sauce is what gives Play-Doh its unique texture and long shelf life. So, what's really the science behind the squish? It's all about the unique ability of the Play-Doh to hold its shape while remaining pliable. This is done through the science of starches and some clever additives. Flour, the main ingredient, contains tiny starch molecules that act like sponges. When mixed with warm water, these starches absorb the moisture and swell up, creating a gel-like network that gives Play-Doh its structure. But starches alone can become clumpy and difficult to mold. Here's where the secret additives come in. Some act like microscopic building blocks, preventing the starch network from collapsing and creating a crumbly mess. Others function as lubricants, allowing the dough to slide smoothly between your fingers. This makes it easier to shape into cool shapes and objects. The exact types and ratios of these additives are what Play-Doh scientists have perfected over the years. Every time you open a new container, you'll get the same satisfying first squish. While the ingredients might sound simple, making Play-Doh is all about getting the perfect mix. Giant mixers precisely combine the dry ingredients and flavorings, just like baking a cake, but on a much larger scale. The amount of hot water added really depends on what kind of color and scent the company is going for. For example, a vibrant red might need some more water than a sunshine yellow to achieve the perfect consistency. But the overall ratio remains balanced, with about 70% dry ingredients to 30% water. This ensures the Play-Doh remains moldable and doesn't dry out early. Once perfectly mixed, the Play-Doh reaches temperatures of around 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius for a short while. This is long enough to activate the binding properties of the ingredients. It then cools down quickly, ready for its transformation into those familiar colorful tubs. Throughout this stage, the Play-Doh keeps getting quality checks to ensure consistency, texture, and color are meeting the company's strict standards. Small samples might even be extracted and analyzed to catch any inconsistencies before they reach the final product stage. The Play-Doh factory has an assembly line that's busy with activity. A conveyor belt lined with empty Play-Doh tubs waits patiently. A machine nicknamed the stuffer scoops out the perfectly mixed dough and deposits a warm blob into each container. This stuffer is essentially a giant cookie cutter, but for hot Play-Doh. Following closely behind is another machine. This robotic arm precisely places a lid on each tub. Next comes the compression roller, a smooth round cylinder that rolls over the sealed tubs, creating that satisfying airtight seal. This airtight seal is crucial because it prevents the Play-Doh from drying out and ensures it stays fresh and squishy for many playtimes. Before Play-Doh heads out to stores, it undergoes a rigorous quality control process. First, a metal detector ensures no tiny metal bits snuck into the dough during mixing. This is super important as it guarantees the safety of children using Play-Doh. Next, the Play-Doh undergoes a series of tests to meet the company's strict standards for consistency, texture, and color. Trained technicians analyze the dough, checking for any irregularities that might affect its function. But quality control goes beyond physical checks. The Play-Doh company has a dedicated team of scientists in a special lab who are constantly creating new scents and colors. From yummy fruits like cherry to surprising surprises like bubblegum. They're always striving for even brighter colors, but that isn't easy. Some colors like a perfect purple can be pretty tricky to make. If you're looking to save some cash and get creative with the kids, you can actually make your own Play-Doh at home. This way, you can control the ingredients and even make it taste good. Although, we wouldn't recommend eating store-bought Play-Doh at all. It's super easy. Just toss everything in a pot, stir it up, and get ready for some fun. There are many different recipes you can find online, too. For a classic texture, try the cooked flour dough recipe. It involves simmering flour and water on the stovetop to create a cooked base, similar to the store-bought version. This method results in a smooth and pliable dough that holds its shape well. But if you're looking for a quicker and no-cook option, the no-cook flour dough recipe is your answer. It uses cream of tartar and vegetable oil to achieve a similar consistency to store-bought Play-Doh without the need for heat. So, next time you dig your hands into a tub of Play-Doh, remember all the work that went into making that possible. From the secret recipe to the high-tech machines, a lot goes into making sure you have the perfect experience. Well, that's all from our side. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Okay, so that's it for the video for this one, but I have one more thing. The evolution of it. So, let's go to Google. I'm just joking. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!